been over 260 days since Hillary Clinton held a press conference. And while the mainstream media is turning the other way, they are also going out of their way to cover up another important topic related to the Democratic nominee: questions about her health. Now, what the media has tried to do is to bury the story and act like it's none of our business. And maybe knowing everything there is to know about Clinton's health records isn't our business, but are we at least allowed to ask some questions? The job of president is an incredibly demanding and stressful position, and a lot of people are questioning whether Clinton could handle it. Not because she is a woman, but because of her conduct throughout her campaign and because of her health history. Dr. Drew, who is known as a celebrity addiction expert, was ridiculed by the media for saying that after looking at Clinton's medical records, he became gravely concerned, both about her health and the quality of the health care she was receiving.
Both of us concluded that if we were providing the care that she was receiving, we'd be ashamed to show up in the doctor's lounge. We'd be laughed out. She's receiving sort of 1950 level sort of care by our evaluation.
While the mainstream media was acting as if Dr. Drew was just pandering to some crazy conspiracy theory, Dr. Bob Lahita chimed in, and he said he thinks that Clinton's history does leave room for concern. He also said he thinks that all presidential candidates should be more open about their medical records.
I don't think it's a conspiracy. And, you know, you go back to the history of our presidents, and we've had many presidents up until Lyndon Johnson who concealed their health during their campaigns. And it had dire effects for our country. This is a very unusual story with Hillary. 2 blood clots. She's had this stroke, which is in 2012, where she has a transverse sinus. Very, very rare condition. She hit her head, and they're attributing it to the fact that she hit her head. Then she had a post-concussive syndrome, and if you remember, she was wearing a sunglass at one of the conferences before the Senate, where she had double vision and couldn't see.
Then former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani came along, and he pointed out the media hypocrisy surrounding the Clinton campaign.
He has an entire media empire that constantly demonizes Donald Trump, fails to point out several signs of illness by her. What you got to do is go online. All you have to do is go.
Although he was interrupted by the Fox News talking head who was interviewing him, Giuliani's call for Americans to go online and research Clinton's health did not go unheard. In fact, one New York Times columnist thought Giuliani's comment would garner so much attention that it deserved to be censored by Google. Writing that Google should fix this, the tech columnist insisted that the search engine should not give quarter to conspiracy theorists. While they didn't respond directly, if Google were ever to give an honest answer, they would say that the request has already been granted due to the fact that Google has a history of censoring search results related to the Hillary Clinton campaign. At the end of the day, what started as a few questions about the well-being of the Democratic nominee has been blown out of proportion by a mainstream media that seems so intent on keeping it censored that it really makes you wonder, what exactly are they trying to hide? If anything in this video resonated with you, be sure to share it on social media. You can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter. And if you'd like to see more videos like this one, subscribe to youtube.com/WeAreChange.